Welcome back to Amy Jo Junk Journals. This is Amy Jo. I am going to I'm going to make journals out of these journals here, or these books here. And the pages are very, very delicate, but they feel like linen. I don't know how to describe it. Can you see the texture like on them? I don't know if you can or not. Anyway, I'm going to show you how I'm going to take them apart to hopefully keep the pages intact instead of ripping. Oops, see? Very, very delicate. And still, just gotta be so careful or you're gonna rip the whole thing. And I don't want to rip the pages, and I'll show you why in a minute. In a second here, I guess I should say. Well, I ripped that one, but so that I can use them like this in a journal if I want. So it should just pop up once you've done that. Looks like I didn't get one of them. So let's see, there's 3 pages. Fourth one is usually glued. So you're going to have that, so we can do that. But what you do is, I'm sure you've all done this many times before, you find the center of your signature and see the stitching. And you just take a seam ripper and you break it, hopefully without breaking the material. And you just pull them out. Sorry if I'm talking too low. It's just one of them days. We went on my girlfriends took me out, or took me on a girls' weekend this weekend. We went to Bell Fountain shopping, and it was so much fun. We had so much fun. It was great. Definitely made me feel better. Got me out of my funk mostly. So, which is nice. But I had a great weekend. But I really feel guilty, and I know I should not, but I feel guilty about not missing 2 videos. I missed 2 videos last week, and that makes me feel bad. And not because any of my subscribers have made me feel that way, that I need to, but I just feel like I let people down when I'm not doing what I need to do. So hopefully, come on, this one's frustrating. There, I think I got them both. No, I did not. So I hope everybody else had a great weekend. There. I like being able to use these pages in junk journals, you know, keeping them whole like this. It makes it much easier to use them in junk journals. And I really like this size. So I will be working on this off and on. This is going to be a 3-book series. So I will be working with this off and on. I am going to try to keep the front of these books like they are. I don't want to cover them up if I can get away with it. I might make the spines a little bigger, maybe. Maybe not. We'll have to see. just to give them reinforce the spine. Might put some material on there. So anyway, I hope everybody had a great weekend. Let me know what you did, what you're working on. I seen some haul videos. I watched some videos at night when we were getting ready to go to bed. Took some notes, got some inspiration from quite a few of you. Can't get that one. I don't really want to. This side's being more difficult than the other side. There. Oop. Well, I thought it broke, I think. Yep. So I thought I would just do this and chat with you for a little bit today. Shouldn't take too long to get this done. See, it's coming. I actually probably could just, yeah. Yeah, you can see the holes, see them. So we're gonna have to reinforce that somehow. Probably on the inside, because I would really like to keep the spine, or the spine intact out here as much as possible. Clean it up a little bit. I want to keep these bits, and I have a place for these. I like to use these for just covering, or the back. I like to use them for the back of tags and stuff. So I just have a stack of plain book paper. I don't know if anybody else keeps theirs, but yeah, I have a little basket out in my closet that I do. Like this could be in there, that page, because it's blank on one side. And now that it's ripped, I definitely will use it. So. Feels weird. I haven't videoed for so long. I feel like I'm videoing for the first time. Kind of feel nervous, which is weird. And nothing to be nervous about. But I do want to thank my subscribers for being the best subscribers. You help with all my craziness of life. I think the junk journaling world on YouTube is just fantastic. Very supportive group. getting there. It sometimes can be a slow process, especially if you want to keep the books or the pages intact, or you want to save any part of what you're taking apart. So in the end, it's very much worth it to take your time, and I will probably use some of these pages in there, but I will probably find some paper or material that is older, like antique paper or antique material that will look good in to coordinate with these books to help with to help reinforce this on this side. I might just use canvas too. I would like to use material, but it might be better off if we just use canvas. Hard to believe there's so many pages in this tiny book. Wow. I've been going 4 and finding the signature since middle of the signature. 1, 2, 3, 4, and there is not the middle of the oh, there it is. Guess I just didn't look hard enough. Oh my. Oops, ripped some of that page. Oh Lord, not what I wanted. Does it go there? Now let's see if I can get this off and still save some of the signatures. Oh, because I think that's might be what's stopping me from getting to the center of the signatures. I think this is the last one, but I'm going to take this off because I will use that. Oops. String. Okay, there we go. These are the pages I got. I was able to save full pages. These are the ones that were not full pages. And these are the plain pages that I can use. These are the bits that I was able to pull off that I can use in clusters and whatnot. They go in my little pouch here. All my other little pieces I've used or saved. And then here is the book. So, don't know where my canvas is. I would really love to keep the front and back, but it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to keep unless I can find a cardstock or something to go in there. I want to make sure all this is gone. All the flip, all the loose is gone. I can keep that. Well, that didn't take very long at all. I will do the other ones off camera and find what I'm going to use to strengthen this, to see if I can keep this. Although you're not going to see much of it unless I do a hidden spine. I will have to see, but I'll take the other two apart. And see, because I would like to make them pretty much the same. Like this, I don't think I'm gonna have to cover it, but I will take the other two apart and see what we have to make a decision on how I'm gonna put them together. If I'm gonna make them a little thicker, which I don't necessarily want to make them thicker than this. I think one or two very small signatures will work. Will make it look nice. Will be the right size for these, I think. So I will figure that out, and then we will do the covers, and I will see you on Friday. Thank you very much again, and you all have a blessed evening. Bye now.